guys, it's Jane. It's Monday, and so I'm going to do a Mystery Monday. I recently read Andrew Shaffer's Hope Never Dies. This is a new release book, and I put the cover here, and I'm pretty much sure that seeing the cover you can almost guess exactly what this book is about, and almost all I have to say here is that it doesn't disappoint. Essentially, this is Joe Biden fanfic dressed up as a mystery, and if those two ideas sound attractive to you, then I can almost guarantee that you will enjoy this book. It's a confection and a conceit, but it's nicely done, and it delivers. It totally delivers on the promise of that beautiful cover. So it's set largely in Delaware. Now, I'm not an American, as you may have guessed from my voice, and I honestly don't think I even would have been able to tell you where Delaware was before reading this book. And I've only got a vague idea now, but I have the general vicinity. So yeah, it's set in Delaware, which is apparently Joe Biden's home ground. And the story opens a little more than 6 months after the Obama White House era has finished. Apparently, according to what I read in this book, because I had no information about this before, apparently vice presidents get Secret Service details, security details, for 6 months after having left office, and then that's it. Whereas, former presidents have it pretty much for life, is my understanding. But yes, for VPs it's 6 months and then they're off the hook. And so the story opens shortly after the Secret Service have packed up, and so the Bidens are now fully in Civvy Street for the first time in a long time. And the story is about Joe trying to work out whether or not President Obama, former President Obama, still likes him because he's super jealous of the fact that he's reading in the media about him going to somebody's private island and hanging out with some other movie star and, doing the kind of like high-flying celebrity circuit, and whereas he's like at home with his wife. So that is about 50% of the drama of the story, and the other side of it is there is a mysterious death. So the story opens night, and Joe is kind of like should really go to bed but doesn't really feel like it and hasn't really got much on, and then he hears some sort of rustle in the leaves out back, or the dog barks, or something like that. And he goes out, and there's a security agent, and then a little further off into the woods, there's Barack Obama smoking a cigarette, and he's dropped in unannounced with some news for Joe. And Joe acts like a kind of spurned ex-girlfriend, because he hasn't seen Barack since they finished up in office, and he's kind of hurt. But there's been a mysterious death, and the guy who died in strange circumstances, it was discovered that he had a map of Joe Biden's house on his in his personal effects, and this has raised alarm bells. It turns out that the guy is somebody that Joe Biden knew, not super well, not a close friend, but somebody he knew, and so Joe goes to the funeral and finds that all these things that he didn't know about this person's most recent chapter of their life, and promises the daughter of this man that he's going to get to the bottom of what happened. And so it takes off to this kind of mystery, and it's mostly following Joe Biden. It's told from his point of view. Barack Obama drops in and out of the narrative, and it's a really nice balance of a kind of mystery story with lots of the kind of standard sort of mystery elements, but also continuing to fold in little bits of Bidenalia. So it has a really strong sense of voice with the main character, and if you are a fan, as I said at the beginning, of the Joe Biden memes, I'm sure you're going to love this book. It's not like super substantial or anything, but it's a very, very enjoyable divertissement. So that's that. If anybody's read this book and wants to talk to me about it, I would love to talk to you in the comments. Hope you're all well, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.